or anybody she's ever loved. She's not gonna let you go.
But if she feels I've been pushing her away...
She won't feel like that. She's smart. She's as smart as she is stubborn.
And so is Raquel. She's not backing off, Trevor.
She will back off. It may take a little prying, but nothing is going to split you two apart.
Cross your fingers.
Look, Haley gave her word. That's it. Set in stone.
Yeah, but this goes way beyond anything she could have expected,
For
Trevor.
better or worse, that's what she promised.
Yeah, when she said those words, she didn't know another woman said that to me first.
That wasn't a real marriage.
It produced a son.
That you didn't know about and she didn't know about.
What's the difference, Trevor?
Haley. The finest, strongest love you've ever had, and nothing is going to separate you two, no matter what.
Even if I decide that I have to be a father than
Even
Max.
if.
Even if I've, totally morphed into this different guy?
You haven't changed just because you've had a son.
Of course I have. The whole package is different. You know what? I wouldn't blame her if she just walked.
She's not going to walk on you, Mateo.
I can't abandon my son. I can't.
Do you think that she would expect you to? You were talking about the whole package before. Talk about the whole package with Haley. No matter what you decide, she will continue to love you.
I can't lose her, Trevor.
You won't.
The chances are I already have.
Someday.
Trevor, we promised to be honest to each other, completely honest.
Think of it this way. You were as honest as you knew how to be.
That is such a cop-out, Trevor.
You did not keep any secrets from her.
Whether I did or didn't, the fact is I have a son.
And you admit that you don't know what to do with your son.
One thing's absolute, is that I'm responsible for him, even if Max never knows I'm his dad.
Yeah? Is that possible, that he would never know?
Listen, Raquel doesn't want me in his life unless I'm totally in his life.
So she won't tell him unless you're in his life?
Yeah, if she decides that's what's best. But regardless of what she decides, I don't care. I am responsible for him, and he deserves that.
Every kid deserves that, no matter what his background is.
That's right, and he didn't ask for any of this. The kid needs a break.
What kind of break are we talking about here?
Trevor, he should have a real father. Not just some paycheck.
Have you talked this over with Tink?
No. I know I have to, but the timing stinks. We plan to have a family, and now that we can, I'm going to ask her to accept another woman's child? How can I hurt her like that? Hey.
Mateo, I know Tink is hurting, and I know there's going to be a lot more hurt before this is over. But the point is that you're there. You're hurting with her, too.
And I'm the one who should be hurting. She didn't ask for any of this.
Oh, this guilt trip. Look, do you want to be married to Raquel?
No. I want Haley. I only want Haley. That is if she'll have me after this whole mess.
Okay, we get you divorced from Raquel. You're with Haley.
Right.
And then, if it works, you don't let Max know that you're his old man. You support him. You give the checks to Raquel.
I would insist on that.
Then Raquel would be free to hitch up with some other guy, some guy who would be just as good as father to Max as you would be.
What, you think that could happen?
You don't? Let me ask you something. Am I a lousy father to Tim?
No, you're a great dad.
And I am not his biological parent.
Does that make a difference to you?
Tim is my son. Period. There are times when we have our difficulties, believe you me, but I have loved him since the first day I met him, and I will love him until I croak.
So I guess it could happen.
Sure it could.
I don't know what's best for Haley.
You don't?
She's the only one who can judge that. Yeah, she was just so devastated when Jake told her she couldn't have a child of her own, you know? And I saw her face when she saw me with Max. What's best for Haley is for this to all go away, you know, for this to never have happened. My son wants a father more than anything in the world. He needs one.
Sounds to me like you've already made up your mind.
I don't have the answer.
Sometimes there aren't any right answers. Hey.
The Pilgrims. We forgot the Pilgrims.
The Pilgrims, of course.
The candles, you remember? You promised.
I did promise. Okay, we'll have to go back. But that's the last thing on the list.
Okay.
I can't take much more of this. Hey! Where are you going, huh? Where's your mom?
Oh, I don't know.
This is his first winter coat. I'm sorry, and I can't seem to get it off of him.
Hey, I can do that too. Want to see? You want to try?
Oh, she's very sweet.
Oh, thanks. This must be, you must be new in town. I mean, if that's your son's first winter coat.
Yes, actually, we've only been in town for a few weeks, and his father lives here. So we're here to spend our first Thanksgiving with him. Well, at least I hope so.
I hope it works out. He really is a beautiful little boy.
Tuesday on ABC.
And Pine Valley has a wonderful school system. Amanda, who was that teacher you liked so much in first grade?
Mrs. Nielsen. I love her.
Right. Do you want me to write it down for you? The address, the teacher's
I'll
name?
write it down.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's really nice of you.
Sure.
We haven't been in Pine Valley for very long, and we don't know many people, and some of the people that we've met, well, they haven't been very friendly.
Well, it can be that way wherever you go. And there's always a couple of jerks. I remember when I first moved back to town, well, let's just say I know how you feel. Oh, look, Amanda, write down our phone number, too. If you need anything, give me a call.
Honey, what's going on? I thought we were going to meet at the chicken place.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got distracted.
Hey, sweetheart, you two meet?
No, we were just about to introduce ourselves.
Janet, this is Raquel Dion, Mateo's first wife. This is my wife, Janet Dolan.
And that beautiful little boy must be Max.
Yes. Yeah. He doesn't know the situation.
Oh, it's not a problem. In fact, I talked to Mateo earlier this morning, and then I talked to your lawyer. Has she contacted you? Have you talked to her?
No.
You might want to call her as soon as you can. The bottom line is, given as Max appears to be Mateo's son,
He is Mateo's son.
Mateo has asked me to drop the suit for an annulment.
Dropped? You mean he's not going through with the annulment?
He wants to ensure his son's legitimacy.
I knew it. Max, honey?
Miss Dion, I don't want there to be any misunderstanding here. My client's position has not changed.
But everything has changed. Everything.
No.
Honey, we're going to go home now,
Doing this
okay?
to ensure the welfare of the child?
Mr. Dillon, all I know is that he stopped the annulment, and that means that he knows the truth.
Yeah, but don't make a mistake here. My
Excuse
client
me.
intends to pursue
Janet,
his
it was
position.
really, really very nice to meet you. Thank you for everything. Amanda, thank you.
He
Give
will
Amanda back her hat,
continue
honey.
with his agenda, Miss
Thank you.
Dion.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Well, she seems to really love him.
You're telling me.
I meant Mateo.
I know.
I can see why Haley's worried.
I'm gonna go get the car.
I'll get the chicken.
Good. Let me take the bag.
Daddy, we're gonna drop the pilgrim.
What? No.
Silly.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Daddy, be careful.
Don't worry.
Come on, we gotta go get the chicken. Which way is it?
That way.
How come you know everything?
Little girl, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to leave your dog outside.
My dog. What dog?
That dog?
That's not my dog.
Well, yeah, and I'm not a security guy.
Why would I have a dog that looks like that?
Listen, the dog's been following you around all around the mall.
That's his problem. I don't have a dog. And I'm not going to have another dog for as long as I live. So go home.
Amanda.
We settled something once and for all.
You know, I gotta admit, I was a little nervous all us getting together for Turkey Day here, but you guys pulled it off. Proud of you for the kid. All right.
Trevor and I realize it's not easy to check your animosities at the door and ask her on a smile and say, pass the potatoes.
Please.
It takes a real strength of character and a lot of love for your child.
Yeah.
As Max told you, this is the first real Thanksgiving that he's ever had. And I just want all of you to know how much I appreciate you opening up your home to us and making Max part of a real family for Thanksgiving.
Hey. Max really doesn't have a family outside of you and your cousin.
Well, since I decided to keep Max, I haven't been in contact with my family. But Angela has been a godsend to both of us.
Yeah, I bet she is. And you guys have done a great job with Max. Wouldn't it be great for Max if this kind of thing happened all the time, getting together with family? And, you know, you could start a real family now with his dad.
Starts at 9, 8 Central. See you Tuesday on ABC.
Raquel, you've been a terrific mother. I mean, Max, he's amazing. You know, he's so smart and happy. You did a wonderful job raising him, and I know it must have been hard, but it can be easier now.
I'm not complaining. I would do it all over again.
No, I'm not saying you're complaining. I'm just saying that he's a little boy. He needs room to race around, you know. He needs to be able to spread his toys on the floor, and he can't do that at the Pinecone.
Mateo, I can't afford a bigger place.
Please, I'm not criticizing, okay? I'm just saying that maybe I can help you and Max find a place. You know, a place of your own. If you'll let me. Right? Trust me, nothing fancy. Just a nice home in a clean, safe neighborhood.
Here? In Pine Valley?
You know, I'd like to be close to Max. And I think we should enroll him in a school right away so he doesn't fall behind the other kids his age.
Sounds like you've been doing a lot of thinking about this.
Yeah, I want to be a real father to Max. And I can help you out, too. You know, with the bills and the costs. You can go back to school, or, you know, you can do whatever you want.
That's some generous offer. How do you feel about that?
Yes, that's a very generous offer. So generous that it frightens me. What else do you want from me?
Raquel, there's nothing to be afraid of, okay? I made the offer because I care about my son. Yeah, I want him to have what's best. A good home, a great education, a father who's there for him.
And what do I get? Except to be alone in a strange city.
I told you what you get, okay? You can do whatever you want, okay? You can go back to school. You can get a career. You can stay at home if you want.
The sooner we solve this, the sooner you can move on with your life. You'll have options, you'll be free of financial burden, and you'll be free to find someone to love you the way you want to be loved.
I don't want anyone else.
You told me yourself that Max has prayed to find his father ever since he found out what a father is. Now I'm here. Here I am. I want to be his father. Not part-time, not just on the weekends, all the time. Raquel, what am I supposed to just, like, forget about him? Ever since I found out, I can't get him out of my head. I love him. That's why I want us to share custody of Max.
So this is why you invited us to dinner?
Of course not. Mateo was just expressing his feelings.
You know, I accepted because I thought that this would be good for Max. And I wanted him to spend Thanksgiving with his daddy. But this was all a trap.
That's not true, Raquel. No one wants to hurt you.
You want me to give up my son?
No.
No, look, I don't want you to give him up. I just want to share custody, which means we're both sharing the responsibility.
I will not give up the rights to my son.
That's not what we're asking you to do. But in the eyes of the law, you and Mateo have equal rights where Max is concerned. Now, until a judge decides otherwise, Mateo and you have equal rights to your son.
A judge? What is there to judge? I have cared for Max. I have taken care of him since he was born. Max is my entire world, and now you want to come in and take him from me?
No. We don't want to take him from you. Shared custody isn't full custody. You'll still have Max.
No, that's what you say now.
No, we're all on the same side here. We're not enemies. We're on Max's side. Mateo's offer will provide you opportunity. You won't have to live hand in mouth day to day.
I will manage. I always do.
I bet you will. But if this goes to court, and there's a battle, it will be long, it will be expensive, not to mention the time. People's lives will be wasted. For months, years maybe. And in the middle of the whole thing will be Max. Now, is that what you want for your son?
I get what you're trying to do to me here. You are trying to use my love for Max to make me make a decision. It's not going to happen.
No one's trying to force you into anything. Just think about it for a couple of days.
I don't need a couple of days to think about it, okay? I am never giving up Max. And if you want a war, you'll get a war.
Mommy, Daddy, come see this raceway.
Oh, you know what? We can't, sweetie. We have to go.
We have to.
Yeah. You know, Cousin Angie's probably already home, and I think that we've stayed long enough.
Is Daddy leaving with us, too?
No, honey. It's just gonna be us.
Bye-bye, Daddy.
Come here. I want to see you real soon, okay? Give me a hug.
Can you play with me tomorrow?
Well, I'm gonna have to talk to your mom about that, okay? What a great coat. I love this coat. You stay warm, you hear me? All right? And you keep those ears on. Headbutt.
Here,
Come on, honey.
I packed you up some leftovers for turkey sandwiches. And also some extra slices of pie and cookies.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Janet, I really appreciate your hospitality. Thank you. Come on, honey, let's go.
Bye, Slugger.
Bye-bye, Daddy.
I'm gonna put these in the trunk, and then I will be back in to explain everything to Max.
Raquel, are you sure you want to do this?
Angela, just please don't make this any more difficult than it already is, okay?
Hey. What's shaking there, Raquel? Going somewhere?
Mr. Dillon.
Yeah. Beautiful fall night, ain't it? Stars are shining 100 watts and that big old gorgeous moon up there. What's the matter there, Raquel? Cat got your tongue? Those bags getting a little heavy?
Yeah, I need to put them in the car. Excuse me.
No, sorry, no can do.
Please move out of my way, Mr. Dillon.
You know, you are one lucky little lady. I come along just in time to save you from yourself.
I don't need saving.
You're running. You do, you'll be sorry.
Look, I am not your client. Mateo's your client. And if you want to talk to someone, call him. But if you don't step out of my way, I'm going to have to call the police.
Ooh. All you gotta do is yoo-hoo. They're only, 10 yards away, standing right there by your car? Yeah, wonderful boys in blue. They'll be hanging around for the next 24 hours until I can pull some divorce papers together. Keep you and your boy from jumping down.
Followed by hot pizza. See you tonight.
Look, I am not sharing custody with anyone, so you can just tell your public servants over there to go find some criminals and arrest them.
Raquel, in addition to the divorce papers, I'm going to be asking the judge for an injunction to keep you and your boy within the jurisdiction so the court can decide what's best for him. Now, that should happen tomorrow morning. If for some reason you decide to leave town, the boys in blue will pick you up on some charge, legal charge, and I'll give it some teeth. Say, kidnapping?
You can't do that. Max is my son.
Yeah, yours and Mateo's.
Mateo did not even know he had a son a month ago.
Well, he knows now, doesn't he? And he wants what's best for his boy, and I am going to give him that chance. You know, Raquel, anybody who can raise a wonderful young man like that has got to have a lot of smarts and a lot of guts.
Oh, should I be flattered now?
No, because I'm going to blast you now. You've got to grow up. You got to give up on Mateo and start paying attention to your little boy.
All I do is think about Max.
Yeah, I know that. I see
Look,
that.
I have scraped and saved and loved him with every bit of my heart. Max is my soul.
But he's got more now. He's got two parents, and you should have both. That's why I want to sit down like two grown adults and discuss this custody thing with you. We can do this tomorrow. Now, look, just think about the way Max looks at his father. The sun rises on him. You can take Max away, but he'll never forget his father. Finding his father is something that you wanted for him all his life. Why would you want to break his heart? Now, if for some reason you decide to go and split town, the boys in blue will bring you back, and I will make sure that Mateo gets sole custody of Max.
I don't like threats, Mr. Dillon.
And I don't like making them. I don't like making good on him either, but you push me, I will. Nighty-night.